Hey, welcome back gamers, this is Gerbil, and this video is not like most of mine. Normally I talk pretty much only about ships or Ewoks, but in this one, actually I'm talking about relics, and I consider myself to be a minnow. I'm not entirely free to play. I do buy a little bit here and there because I want to support the developers, but today I played my second Lightside Geonosian battle, and my Ewoks got through 2 phases of the first battle, and I was so pumped. So I've been relicking them, right? And that's kind of hard to do. Wicket's at 7, Chirpa's at 5, the rest are at 3 or 2. And I keep thinking about, what's the best way to relic them? Where do you get the best bang for your buck? I feel the urge to buy a relic pack, but then I got looking and I was like, okay, well, this one's $25 and here's what I get. But then I got a message today that this one popped up and it's $10, and okay, there's what you get. And well, of course, there's these others that are $65 that gives you a lot more. And the other one, there's another one there for $100, and it's like, holy cow, I want to support the developers, but I don't want to become a dolphin, and I'm definitely never going to be a whale. So where should you spend your money if you want to support the developers, but not really bankrupt yourself playing this game? And that made me decide to do the Relic bundle review and try to figure out where to get the best bang for your buck. Now, right now in my store, there are 4 different packages. There's the Relic Cargo package, which is $10. There's the Relic Cargo Haul, which is $24.99. The Mega Relic Toolkit bundle at $65. And the Superior Relic Toolkit bundle at $100. Now, it can be really frustrating to try to figure out which one of these is the best buy, especially if you consider yourself, like me, fairly frugal and basically free to play. Now again, I think it's a good idea to support the developers because we all love this game and we want them to add on to it. So I do buy something from time to time, right? If you're gonna spend money, where should you throw your money at? Now, each of these packages have the same fundamental gear pieces for Relic 13. You got your hardware, you got your software data packs, you have some crystals, but there are some differences, and there's so many ways you can analyze this. So what I did is I started by filtering out the things that just don't really matter, and that is going to include the credits. I know everybody may have a different opinion, but really credit is the only currency in this game that is in abundance. It is not hard to accumulate credits really fast. So I just nixed that. I'm not even going to look at credits. The other thing that differentiates the cargo package from all the others is the inclusion of energy. You got some gold and blue energy in there, and really 400 energy, that's not going to do you much of anything, as we all know. So for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to consider that. How shall we compare these? I originally started with some kind of statistical thing where I was weighting the values of the different pieces, and I was like, oh, okay, that's too crazy. So then I went much simpler. What if we just looked at the base package for $10, the cargo, and we said, what if we bought 2.5 of these? How does that compare to the cost value of the Relic Cargo Haul? What if we bought 6.5 of these? How does that compare to the Mega? And what if we bought 10? How does that compare to Superior? Now, yeah, you can't buy 10 of them at a time, but if you are a frugal player, instead of throwing $100 all at once, you could probably buy 2 or 3 of these in a month and a half. I've noticed that the cargo package drops for me about every 8 to 15 days. I don't know if that's the same for everybody. So, what do you get in these, and how do they really compare? Okay, the Relic packages all have hardware: circuit board, wiring, transistors, heatsinks, conductors, cards. This is all physical hardware. Then they have the data, the fragmented data, incomplete data, flawed data, and crystals. Here's your base bundle for $10. You get 20, 20, 20, 963 hardware, 28, 24, 15 software, 100 crystals. For $25, 2.5 times this, at a first glance, it looks pretty good. But when you take that $10 value and you multiply it by that 2.5 value, 2.5 cargo packs, if you spend $25 on cargo packs, here's what you should get.
And immediately you can see that the cargo haul is a good deal. For $25, you get more hardware. But if you look at the data packs, you lose out. The cargo package is better
for a dollar for dollar value. But if you're looking for the data packs, especially the flawed data, which is the hardest one of these three to accumulate, you're losing out pretty big. The money you're spending, the dollar for dollar value, is getting you 32.5 less units. Yes, you get 250 crystals, but let's face it, 250 crystals is not a lot. If you have a halfway decent fleet and arena squad, you'll make that in a day, or much more than that in a day. Especially if you're looking to relic your characters, you're kind of getting late game for a team or two, and so 250 crystals is not much. All right, so okay, again, the relic cargo is a win if you're looking for hardware. It's a loss if you're looking for fragmented data. So what happens at the next level? Again, here's our basic package, $10 for this hardware, $65 for this. If you were again to buy 6.5 cargo packages, this is what you would get. 130 circuit boards, which is less than the mega pack. 130 wires, which is more. But let's go down the list and let's look at all of it collectively. The outcome is you are losing money. You are absolutely throwing money away if you buy the Mega Relic Toolkit. Because again, yes, at $65, you get it all at once. But if you save that $65 and you purchase the cargo packs over time when they pop up in the store, it might take a few weeks, but this game is not about instant gratification, right? It is a long-term game. So if you take your time and you buy the Relic cargo packages, you will come out way, way ahead in $1 per item acquisition, especially for the more hard to find pieces. The transistors is a huge difference, and they're a lot harder to get than the circuit boards.
Now compare the data. The Mega Relic pack gives you 4 times the fragmented, 3 times incomplete, and 3 times the flawed, but you're paying 6.5 times the price. So for 6.5 times the price, you're only getting 3.5 times more product,
right? Not 6.5 times. Again, you're getting some crystals, but that's not much. That actually is not, that's only about $10 in crystal value. So even if you took that away, your multiplier is still 5.5, and you're still losing big time. All right, let's go look at the last one. Relic Cargo Package versus the Superior Relic Package. Now this one has a multiplier of $10 to $100. That's easy. For $100, what should you get? You would get 200 circuit boards, 200 wires, and down the list goes. How does that compare dollar for dollar? You're losing even worse. This defies economic principles. The basic concept of economics says that the more you acquire, the cheaper things should get. It's called economy of scale. The more you invest in infrastructure and development, the cheaper products become. The larger the quantity or bulk purchasing your company or you do, the better discount you should get. However, when CG offers us these packs, they seem to go the opposite direction. The more you spend, the less you get. The only place that I could justify spending money on is the cargo haul, if again you're looking for hardware. Other than that, it's my advice to just say no to all of these. Unless you want to help the developers and show them a little support, get the cheapest bundle. It's the best bang for your buck. Absolutely avoid the Superior and the Mega Relic Toolkit bundles. They're not worth it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.